Welcome back, dude. It's October, getting cold. Blue Jumpy's back on. If you're an OG, remember Blue Jumpy. But dude, we got her done. Done. It runs, it drives, it moves. There's a couple things that I want to do since it is shitty and rainy in October. I got like one drive down the street in it. It all works, it's all good. But there's a couple things, okay? And it's involved with the sweet clutch system I made. Okay, so you see steering wheel, where my gauge cluster and stuff would go. It goes back there, there's a clutch master. That. So, like I've said before in a previous video, the Sicky kit made it to where the passenger side head of the LS engine that I put in this FD, it hits where it bolts up. So I had to make my own clutch system to where the master is now underneath. I changed a pedal from push in throw to reverse throw. It all worked, but when I went to go drive it, I realized that the pedal didn't have enough throw, so it would push in, but it wouldn't push in enough to fully disengage. So we had to make some changes. And the change is I made my own pedal. Yes, the spacers up there are a little jank. Yes, the way that the master up there is mounted is not the best. Yes, some of these wires are hanging down. That's why we're gonna fix it a little bit first. So as you can see, my clutch pedal is a piece of metal, obviously, that I had to cut a certain shape and have a certain amount of curve and a certain amount of tilt sideways. As you can see, it's pointing towards the brake pedal there, that guy. So everything all kind of lines up. So we have our clutch pedal that is curved, right? We see we don't have a pedal on it, so it makes it real pokey to put my foot on it. Kind of sucks. But as you can see, that's kind of like our play amount. I personally like a clutch that has like a little bit of play, so the second you're pushing on it, it isn't like putting pressure on stuff. So that's the amount of play that we got. Perfect. Then it starts going into our clutch. It all swings perfectly, and our pedals will kind of be like off-centered a little bit, but once I kind of rest my foot there, you know, it's all the same height. So that's perfect. But the goal for today is to create one of these for right here. And don't get me wrong, we are going to change a couple things and make it to where my mounts aren't as jank and that spacer isn't as jank. But we just need to make sure it works and everything is like properly aligned, and then we can start doing all that fancy stuff, because there's no point to make it look good and then it not work. So let's start on that. Before we start our clutch pedal problem, or start fixing it, show you what we're actually working on, because I realize some of you haven't seen it yet. So we have a 1993 right-hand drive Mazda RX7. Got the car, right-hand drive specialties. It screwed me. It was blown up when I got it. I was 19, didn't know. Rebuilt it once, did the break-in period. After like 200-300 miles, it blew up again. Got it fixed, sold the engine, used the money from that engine sale, because couldn't do the rotary anymore, to buy the current powertrain. A LS. So if you guys kind of are smart, or if you've seen my past videos and all that kind of stuff in my past cars, this is the same drivetrain, engine and transmission that was in my pink car. Let's show you that. It was real old. It was blue, yellow, and pink. Crashed a lot. Watch my old videos, you'll see the purple Fox body and the pink Z, and it was orange at once. We crashed all the time. We boomed and bammed each other, so that car was beat.
not worth putting more money into. So now we have this. So we have 5.3 truck LS1 intake, actual LS1 intake. Cool. Truck throttle body, sweet. Neighbor James, if you're watching, it worked out. And I'm a budget dude, you know. I'm not balling out here. It may look like it. I ain't balling. Local place, or not local, but one of the places that does fab was trying to charge me $300 fucking to weld a bung into this piece of tube here. So you know what I did? I went down to this local place, got a $3 bung, $3 fucking dollars, and I just JB welded it. You know, used like the paste shit, you know, and it's kind of like evened out, chilling. It's already been ran, driven. That's not a problem. Why are you trying to charge me $300? Anyway, we have our accessories also converted to LS1. So technically this is like an LS1 fucking 7.7. So yeah, we got the LS1 power steering pump. We also have a truck alternator, but it's mounted in the LS1 place. That sucked. Got the LS1 dampener on there, LS1 tensioner, so all the belt drives and everything like that is LS1. We have a Mishimoto FD LS swap radiator, so both the inlets and outlets are on the same side. Beautiful. A Earl's fitting oil filter relocation because of where the subframe mounts, it does not work. And again, we used our factory truck headers that have been cut and modified to work in now both FC and FDs. If I was smart, I would sell these fucking things. But yeah, so that's where we're at. And then drivetrain transmission is a CD01, CD09, whatever. Strike fast shifter. And I also reworked this center console piece here so it kind of works with our shifter. Seat is out and full of tools because I've been fixing stuff. Random thing, I had to put this hood latch or hood release cable back in the car, but the way it's routed in the engine bay, I like the way it looks, and it comes out way over here rather than underneath the dash like over there. So we kind of just are going to run it next to the passenger seat coolant. But the thing I do have a problem with is this is the trunk release and the gas door thing. I only took it out, or yeah, so it's supposed to go on that side by the door, and I only like removed the cable, you know how it's loose, up to right here, and I cannot figure out a way that cable would route to over there. So I'm trying to figure that out because this isn't where I want it. But yeah, we'll get that figured out. And then we have the same diff in the car, all that stuff, and then just a trunk mounted battery setup. So yeah, that's the car. Lots of jabbering, but you missed it. All right, belly cam. So this is kind of what we're wanting here, because this is the original clutch pedal. You see, I had to like do a bunch of work up here to make all this work. So anyway, we want a pedal like this to be welded on our end. So we got to get some of our mats. I'm pretty sure these are our mats. Got our mats. So we want to make sure that we got enough room without wasting a shitload of material. Just like that. Just like that. And we're going to take our little jammer and we're going to trace it. This is like Fab 101, dude. You want to learn Fab? Buy my course, dude. That's what you got to do. Bam, you got a pedal. And then now you just want to like drill some holes in her, make it look fucking speedy and fast around the edges, all that good stuff. But one thing that I'm noticing that I'm looking at all this stuff is our pedal has a slight curve. But that ain't no big deal, because either we'll slam that piece of metal here in our vise, give it a little squeeze. If we do it flat, give it a little squeeze, give it a little curve on her. Or we get buy my diff, buy my axles, and buy my stuff. We have we got a press. So we got options. So let's get a grinder, make sure we got our safety protections, and get the cut in. I don't know about y'all, but me personally, I've had to go to the eye doctor three times now to get shit picked out of my eye and Dremeled because of metal in there. I stopped trying to be fast. It's time to just be smart. Now we take our sweet metal piece that's really hot. We go outside. Holy fuck, it's like orange out here. Look at that. How pretty. How pretty. We put that right in our sweet quench tank. You know, we just take this little hose, get a little spritz of water on there. We just get a little. This hose blows so much ass, dude. Nice and cute. Sweet. That was cool. Nice little sunset. Come in here. Our towels. Like I said, this is all Fab 101, dude. Take this class through. I'm so professional. Take our piece. Make sure our piece is sweet. Boom. Now we got like the shittiest clutch pedal on earth. Let's make it not shitty. Look at that. Now we got some curved edges. You know, way better. My feet are gonna hit this. Doesn't really matter how good it looks, but you just don't want it to be terrible. Right here's a little terrible, so let me fix that. There we go. That little tiny angle right there mattered. So, more. Okay, so we made an executive decision. Nothing had to do with time or how many drill bits I was gonna go through, but we decided to just divot them. You know, same concept, but now I can weld anywhere on the back and it won't have to worry about the holes. And now it still has grip. And I'm planning on putting grip tape on this. You know, just a little more grippy. Now we're going to make the edges smooth with this again, and then we're going to try to flex it upwards. And if you look here, boys and fucking one girl, we have a nice clutch pedal here. Drill bit walked a little bit right there, so that's shit. But we got our nice little curve in there. All I did was put it in a vise like this, crank it down, smacked it with those pliers a couple times, boom, bend. So now we basically have that, you know, boom. So tomorrow, when I have more time, ooh, mad scientist, dude, holy fuck. Tomorrow, when I have more time, I'm going to take out that clutch assembly, all that stuff, weld this on the pedal, make everything a little bit nicer, golden. But for now, I'm gonna slide this to the side, put on my cap. This cap right here, it's kind of a lie. I'm never fucking late, but I got it from Chris Forsberg, drift guy, Chris Forsberg's booth, and he signed my Hot Wheels. So reminds me of Chris Forsberg and Drift Day at FD. So yeah, that's where we're at. I know I told you I was gonna try to be a little more consistent, but it's hard, you know. My job fucked me recently, so dialing life in a little bit, you know, hitting some fucking gym, learning some stuff, reading some books. Fuck. But for right now, we got this little piece of happy. We got our sweet little FD, sweet little paint job, sweet little wheels, sweet ass little LS, sweet ass black interior. This thing is fucking sweet, dude. I want to put a couple pictures up here at the end, show you when I took this thing out and parked it in front of the crib. And then I noticed the other day there was some wood that was like up against a fence over there, and somebody moved it all against my pink FC and my blue one like it was mine, and it wasn't. That pissed me off. It made me feel weird that people were moving around my shit. So if you see like the windows blocked off, I have a fence back here, but if you see the windows blocked off, it's just in case somebody wants to come and like peep through here. I don't want them to see this and all my fancy stuff and break in and steal my shit. So I'm just a little bit of a weirdo. No one's really gonna take my shit, but you know, you can never be too safe. But yeah, I'm gonna show you those pictures, you know, and fuck it, I'll show you that Hot Wheels too, because I got a bunch of Hot Wheels and that one's signed, so it's cool. But yeah, I'm gonna try to be more consistent. You know, discipline. But just so you know, I'm just this one guy, and I only got this one car here, so I'm gonna be trying to like really figure out what to film and shit. So some of it might be cool, some of it might not be. I'm working shit out. Just let me cook, all right? But for now, sweet FD, please buy my parts. All of them are on Marketplace, all of them. Look at what you need. It's a Turbo 2 diff, hella good condition. Turbo 2 axle, that whole pink car. Like, come on now, come on now. But yeah, keep on rambling. But I'm gonna go edit this. Enjoy yourself.
What the fuck wrong with these broke ass niggas? Yeah, I told them tear down. I'ma make you pocket watch it, don't look